Hello, everybody. It's great to be back. And this week, I'm answering a question that came in from Helen Chonmara. I wrote on the recent coaches newsletter a question. If I was your coach, what would you want me to help you coaching? And she wrote back, as my coach, I'd like your help in improving my finishes for scullers, finding the room to tap down at the finish before I square, rather than tap down and feathering being a frantic, splashy, and messy affair. What a great question, Helen. Thank you so much. So let's kick straight into the things that you can do as a coach. And of course, if you're a sculler, you can self-coach yourself to do this as well. Start with the correct setup. Sit stationary on the water with your blade squared and feathered underneath the water so that the top surface of the blade is level with the surface of the water. Where are your handles? How high up your chest are they? Have you got a gap between your handles of between 1 to 1.5 fists width? That is how you ensure you have a room to tap down. If you lean back too far, you'll find your body is at an angle and your attempt to tap down can't happen because you've got to slide down the front of your body. So move your foot stretcher a little bit towards you to give yourself more room. Don't lean quite so far back. And you should then have a little more space to tap down. What you don't want is for your handles to go past your side ribs. So you don't want them too wide and you don't want them too close together, because otherwise you can't get out of separation. You can't get that separation at the finish. Check that you can sit with the blades level in the water with a straight line from your knuckle to your wrist to your elbow. This is about the height of the oarlocks so that you can tap down. It's really hard to tap down if your wrist is bent, cocked, and your elbow is lower than your wrist. So that's the first thing to do. Have you got enough room in the setup to actually tap down and get the oars out of the water and get them square above the water without having to feather them out? So you've got to make sure that you can clear the water surface with a square blade. Now let's move on to drills that will help you coach your scullers at the finish.